welcome. Today's video we're talking Sephora recommendations. These are my tried and trues, what I'm always using, what I'm always repurchasing at Sephora. So everything that I talk about today will be linked and listed for direct purchase down in my description box below, as well as all the Sephora VIB dates, when you can get in there and start doing your shopping. As always, when it comes to Sephora VIB sale, you get 10% off, up to 20% off depending on what your status is over at Sephora. I do want to give a big thank you to Sephora for sponsoring today's video. I'm super excited to be working with Sephora once again. So before we jump into my actual recommendations, if you're new here, hello and welcome. My name's Rhonda, and over here we're all about embracing the hot mess. It's a judgment-free, drama-free, stress-free zone where we sit back, relax, unbox, talking about makeup, play in makeup, we cook, we clean, we do the things. We always keep it cute or put it on mute, and remember, it's just makeup, it washes off, it's not that serious. So let's go ahead and jump on in. Okay, so again, my tried and trues, my must-haves. Let's go ahead and start with hair. So my favorite will get you through a whole flipping month. I mean, I've never tried it out, but I will tell you, this dry shampoo got me 10 days without washing my hair. Yeah, I said it, I don't care. This is the IGK First Class Charcoal Detox Dry Shampoo of heavenly, amazing, insanely goodness. If you are wanting a dry shampoo because you just don't have the time to constantly be worrying about washing the hair, doing the thing, which it's not about that so much. I feel like my hair has gotten so much healthier since I stopped washing it so much, you know? So with that being said, I definitely recommend this dry shampoo. The tip that I will tell you to do when using this is, after you have washed your hair, it's fresh, it's clean, maybe on day 2, do just an itty bitty little spritz. That's all you need to do. Even if you put it on your hands and then like rub it through your hair, it's going to help prolong your hair wash. It is absolutely amazing. Now when I hit day 5 or 6, I may spritz in just a tiny bit, because there is like a texture that it leaves behind. It does help to really volumize your hair on top of it. But yeah, this has taken me to a good 10 to 12 days before I needed to actually wash my hair. If you are looking for a really good dry shampoo, and keep in mind, it's gonna give you a little bit of texture, a little bit of pizzazz, definitely check out the IGK First Class Charcoal Detox. This has been a tried and true for, I don't know, over a year, 2 years now. Next is another product from IGK, and this is the Mistress Hydrating Hair Balm. I absolutely love this. I do plan on actually picking both of these up during the sale because I highly recommend them. This hydrating balm, I focus it a lot from about here down on my hair, and I definitely feel like it has made a huge difference when using this product, because the fact that I feel like it's almost as if it hydrates the cuticles to the point that it doesn't look like I have any split ends. I mean, I have them, they're there, and this is like day 5 hair, y'all. So this stuff I feel like is definitely amazing. I do apply it when my hair is damp and just really work it through. It is absolutely amazing, and I definitely always keep these on hand. Let's talk about skincare real quick, some of my go-to products. First and foremost, sunscreen is super important to wear all year long, no matter where you're at. Even if you're in boring old Kentucky that can't ever get its weather straight, you still need to wear your sunscreen. Even if you're indoors, use that sunscreen, y'all. One of my favorite sunscreens from Sephora is the Kate Somerville Mineral Sunscreen. I absolutely love this sunscreen. I absolutely love this sunscreen. It is the Kate Somerville Mineral Sunscreen that I use, or my SkinCeuticals. Those to me are my go-to sunscreens. They don't break me out. I don't have issues with them whatsoever. And this one, I do feel like there is a little bit of a white cast, but it's not enough that I think that it's really noticeable. Like, it eventually kind of dissipates. So it is a great SPF 40, and I definitely recommend this. When we had gone to Florida, I was applying this nonstop, and I did not get any sun where I didn't want it, because we worked too hard with our anti-aging to be messing it up with the sun. So definitely recommend picking up the Kate Somerville sunscreen, and it plays nicely with foundation too. Just letting you all know, like, it's on my skin. You don't have to worry about it showing up, messing up, discoloration with your foundations or anything like that. It is a good product. Sticking with Kate Somerville, this is nothing new. Y'all have heard me talk about this for years. The Kate Somerville Exfoliate Intensive Exfoliating Treatment, night and day. This stuff is amazing. My mom actually got me on to this. I highly, highly, highly recommend it. They have since come out with one for your body, and I will give y'all a review on that one. I honestly haven't used it yet. They just recently sent it to me, so I need to use it and I need to try it. But if it's anything like this, then I would recommend it. But this stuff is amazing. I have to have this in my skincare routine at all times. I'll use it twice a week. Skincare item that I'm going to talk about is by First Aid Beauty. This to me is amazing. I have normal to dry skin. With that being said, I do have acne prone skin, as we see my friend Fred here. So a mask that I absolutely love to use, that I feel like even when I don't have acne but I just need a good cleansing, is the Calamine Pore Purging Mask. It'll purify, it'll smooth, but it does not irritate your skin whatsoever. So I feel like if you definitely have sensitive skin, this is going to work really well for you as well. My teens have used it. They haven't had any issues either. And you literally, it gets the gunk out, but not in a way where it's harsh. It's not going to strip your oils or anything. So this has been my go-to mask for in between my exfoliating treatments. A couple more things on my skincare. Eye care, you all. I have fallen in love with the Algenist Triple Algae Eye Renewal Balm. I am on my second one. I also have one in backup. This is amazing. If you can get a discount on this eye balm, I would, because it's pricey, and this is when I like to stock up on pricey things from Sephora, and this is a go-to. Like, I have the Huda Beauty concealer on. That's my concealer that I have been using, and a lot of people will say it's too drying under the eyes. I've been wearing it, no issues whatsoever, and I swear it's because of this. I love this eye balm. I use it in the morning, I use it in the evening. I did a whole skincare morning and night routine, and you saw me use this twice. Last, I think, skincare product is my NuFACE. I love NuFACE, y'all, and some people are like, do tools really work? My biggest thing that I can tell you all is when I haven't used my tools in, like, say a month, and then I go back to, you know, using my tools, yes, I notice a huge difference. There is videos that I've even done. I think I have one on Instagram, and I think I did it during my skincare routine video, where I did one side of my face, and you see how my NuFACE Trinity literally lifted the side of my face. It is just, it's one of those things where you can't just use it for a month and then expect the results to last forever. It's definitely an investment, and it's one of those things where you can't just be one and done with it. You do have to continuously use it. But I honestly feel like the benefits speak for themselves when it comes to NuFACE. That also, this is when I stock up on my NuFACE primer. If you do like to use their primer as well, that is one of the first things that sells out on Sephora, is the NuFACE primer. So just something to think about. Okay, let's go ahead and talk makeup. I honestly don't have a ton of makeup to talk to you all about. So let's go ahead and get into this little beauty right here. This does not get enough love, and it's shame on me because I use this literally every day. If I'm not even putting makeup on, I will still use it. This is the Bobbi Brown Corrector in Light Bisque. She is amazing. She is amazing. She literally lasts forever. Like, you can see the divot in here, and it has a cute little mirror. I love this. I will put it over my friend Fred here to help with discoloration of how like red and purple it is, and I always put it underneath my eyes if I have a little like rosacea popping up or whatever. This works amazing. It has like hydration to it, but it's not so emollient that it's like thick and cakey under makeup. It plays nice with any concealer that I've used, whether it's Huda, Tarte, Wonder Beauty I have back there, IT Cosmetics, like you name it. This plays nicely with all concealers, all foundations, everything. So if you are looking for a good under eye corrector that you can kind of multitask, I would definitely recommend the Bobbi Brown corrector. It's amazing. It comes in several different shades. Speaking of Huda Beauty concealer, The day that I am filming this, this is actually on sale for $15. I don't know if they're doing away with it, but if you go into the sale section of Sephora, you better snatch it up. It's $15. I have it in my basket as well, and I love it. I have two shades that I always mix together. I have Cotton Candy, and then the other one that I have sitting here is Cookie Dough. I mix them together all the time, but that is kind of what I do with my makeup, and I love them. It is a fuller coverage, and I will tell you all, before I was using my Algenist under eye cream, they were too drying for me. So if you naturally have dry under eyes, this may not actually work for you, but if you're using this, and then you'll be able to wear that. Next, the Charlotte Tilbury Hollywood Flawless Filter. I love this stuff. Like, there's times where I don't use it and I'm like, why would you do that? The amount of beautiful radiance that comes from using this is just stunning. I have shade 4. I could probably benefit from going like one shade lighter right now because I don't have any color to me. So I still get away with using it. I love it. It's so pretty. It's so nice. And in all honesty, I will use this and my Bobbi Brown and maybe a light powder and call it a day a lot of the times. Like, if I'm just not into feeling makeup that day, I just use that and we're good to go. It's just beautiful. It lasts forever. It really truly does. Next, I feel like this is something that I talk about all the time, and this is my Hourglass Veil Translucent Setting Powder. I have the large size. I need to get another one. Right now I'm using the mini, which you really truly don't need a lot of this. For my skin, I use this as the last step after I've done all of my makeup, and it just kind of blurs everything together and just gives it like a soft, focused, airbrushy kind of look. You know what I mean? Like, it's just a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful powder, and I love it and I recommend it. And this is another one that I have talked about for years and years. Actually, matter of fact, I want to say Mel Thompson turned me on to this. I miss her videos so much. Another powder I want to talk about is by Huda Beauty. This is actually another powder that Mel Thompson got me on. This is in the shade Cupcake that I use currently. And then when I do have my like summer color, I do have a darker, like a yellow banana, I think it is. Yeah, Banana Bread. That's the one I use in the summertime. I will link both of my shades. But right now I currently just use Cupcake, and I just think it is such a beautiful powder. I know some people don't like the scent. I personally like the scent of it, and I definitely recommend it. It's not too much for my normal to dry skin. I think it looks really pretty on the skin. And then I have my Hourglass Diffuse Bronze Light. This is another one that I just use all the time. I just love this. Like, I use my Charlotte Tilbury bronzer all the time. I feel like once the Marc Jacobs Tantastic, Omega Tantastic or whatever it was called, went away, I really started gravitating to my Charlotte Tilbury. This is in 2 and it works for me. In the summertime I use 3, and it's just a beautiful matte bronzer, but it's matte. So if you like the Tantastic from Marc Jacobs, definitely consider the Charlotte Tilbury Shade 2. I feel like it's a perfect dupe, if you will. Like, price-wise not a dupe, but like color-wise it's a dupe. And so I always use this one, and then I go in with my Hourglass Diffuse Bronze Light. And in the summer times I switch it up to a warmer Hourglass bronzer, but I feel like it just gives that pretty radiance to the skin, that like glow from within. Hourglass is just beautiful, but it's bougie and it's expensive. So when Sephora has their sale, this is when you get your Hourglass. At least that's what I do. So anyways, highly recommend those bronzers, and I think that is everything, y'all. I mean, of course you could go for like the Natasha Denona eyeshadow palettes and everything, or even the Pat McGrath, which I'll link like my favorites down below. But I really wanted to talk to y'all today about my absolute must-haves from Sephora. Like, I could sit all day long and tell you 15 different palettes that I would recommend, and like 20 different foundations that I'm like, yes, you should have it. But I feel like what I'm using every day is what you all would actually really want to see as far as my recommendations go. If you want me to come back and talk more, I'm a Gemini with ADHD. I can talk all day long. But I'm not gonna. Thank you again to Sephora for sponsoring today's video. Of course, I'll be back with my Sephora wish list if y'all are interested to see on some of the things that I want to pick up from the Sephora sale. I will have everything linked and listed down below for y'all. Don't forget to check me out on my other channel, Hot Mess Mama Vlogs, with plus size curvy girl fashion hauls over there. I'm on TikTok and Instagram at HotmessMomma04. And until next time, kisses from Kentucky. Mwah! Bye, friends.
I fell in love with your colors. They kind of tell me what I'm thinking.